This week, in Parshas Vayakheil Pekudai, the culmination of the building of the Mishkan, the Torah repeats again, Sheishes Yomim Tavod, 6 days work, of Yom HaShvi on the 7th day rest. Rashi brings the Chazal. Why does the Torah have to repeat yet again the prohibition of Shabbos Kodesh right before building the Mishkan? Let's answer with a mashal. There was an emperor, and this emperor wanted to send one of his top generals to a king in a different country on a mission. And he sends him, and right before he leaves, the emperor tells his general, listen here, never get involved in a bet. Whatever you do, no bets. And the general said, sure, my dear emperor, I always listen to you. He leaves, and he goes to visit the new king. He goes to a faraway land, and he gets to the king. And he walks into the king, and the king immediately says, oh my gosh, why would the emperor send a hunchback man? And he says, me, a hunchback? I'm not a hunchback. The king says, clearly you are. Everyone here sees it. And he argues backwards and forwards. And the king says, listen, I'll make you a bet. $1 million cash. Take off your shirt and show everyone that you're not a hunchback. So the guy's about to do it. He says, this is quick cash. And then he says, hold on a minute, no. I was told by the emperor, don't make bets. But this is different. Because here it's simple money, and here I'll obviously win. There's no question about it. I know I'm not a hunchback. This is not what the king meant. This is not what the emperor meant. He takes off his shirt, he does the bet, and the king says, you're absolutely right. Here's $1 million cash. He does the deal. He goes back to the emperor. He's so excited to tell him, look, I made you so much money. I made you $1 million. And the emperor says, you made a tremendous mistake. Because I made a bet with the other king that he will never be able to make you a bet. I just lost $10 million. Sometimes we have cheshbonos, we have calculations. We think we know what we're doing. The Torah tells us otherwise in this week's Parsha. The Torah tells us that however noble your intentions may be, and building the Mishkan was the most amazing thing in the world, but yet it doesn't override Shabbos Kodesh. With all the calculations that we may have, and sometimes we feel we're right, we need to do this, it's important for us, it's important for others. We always have to remember, look at the Torah. The Torah gives us instructions for life, and therefore the Torah repeats the instruction of Shabbos Kodesh right before the Mishkan. So you should never make the mistake and think that possibly building the Mishkan overrides Shabbos Kodesh. Have a wonderful Shabbos.
To listen to more by Rabbi Avi Wiesenfeld, visit